Welcome to the Haverhill Journal. I'm Lindsay Paris, and this week we're learning about the restoration of one of Haverhill's most iconic sites, hearing more about the upcoming KidsFest, and getting an update on projects at Pentucket Lake School and Buttonwoods. But first, kids in the Acre neighborhood are looking forward to the amazing new playground that's going up right in their backyard. The Portland Street Playground, located on Portland Street between 4th and 5th Avenues, is getting a complete makeover with a new play structure, new seating, a rebuilt basketball court, and more. Last weekend, Team Haverhill kicked off the rebuild with a community meeting and cleanup project, and the Haverhill Journal was there to cover it.
We're here at the Portland Street Playground on Portland Street in Haverhill, and we are cleaning up this park. A few years ago, Gary Ortiz contacted me asking I thought Team Haverhill might be able to help him to fix up this playground. He had already been trying for some time to fix up the playground. We brought the idea to Team Haverhill, and as you can see all around us, look what's happened.
More than a year ago, the city made a commitment of $25,000 of community development block grant if Team Haverhill would match that. So that kind of got the planning off the ground.
Our plans are to pretty much clean up the playground portion that's on one side, which is covered with mulch. It's going to have nice new mulch. It's going to have new playground equipment. A few of the existing pieces of equipment will be retained and fixed up. It will have the fences cleaned up. The basketball court is going to be made smaller and turned around 90 degrees. It'll still be a wonderful basketball court, but this is going to allow us to create a grassy area in the middle with tables and benches. The expectation is that we're grandparents, parents who normally might not stop by the park. If they have a good place to sit, they will sit and their children will be able to play.
Our big community build for the playground equipment is going to be on June 7th. And we do need community members to sign up for that. And no experience is necessary, but we do need a lot of hands to get that all done in one day. And so info@teamhaverhill.org is the email people can use, or they can go on the website teamhaverhill.org.
For more about the Portland Street Playground project and how you can help, visit teamhaverhill.org. One of Haverhill's most iconic buildings is taking the next step to being restored to its original glory. The 1838 East Parish Meeting House in Rocks Village is having its belfry, bell, and steeple spire returned to its rooftop after a 15-year absence. To support the restoration, the Meeting House Society is hosting an amazing musical fundraising event Sunday, May 18th. Meeting House supporters Rebecca Ruffo and Shannon Huey invited us in to check out what's being done.
Hi, I'm Shannon Huey, and welcome to the site of the original 1744 East Parish Meeting House, which was rebuilt on the exact same site in 1838. This meeting house is one of the few meeting houses left in the state of Massachusetts, and it's the oldest standing church in the city of Haverhill. It was built Puritan style, very, very basic. The original 1744 church had no heat, no lights. It was very cold. People went all day on Sunday to church, and they sometimes brought their dogs to church with them to keep them warm in the pews because there was no heat. The pews were built as box pews to keep the heat in. You tried to eliminate drafts, so you had boxes down by the people's feet and boxes on the side to keep out the breeze and to keep in the heat that you were self-generating. This one was built in 1838 with luxuries such as a wood stove, a pot-bellied wood stove. It was a stove donated by the barracks in the Army. They had oil lanterns that hung on all the walls around so that the minister could read and people could follow along, sing their songs. There's a lovely Chase organ that was donated to the church. There's lots of restoration work going on in the building right now, thanks to donations from many local institutions, and part of the restoration is the new belfry and steeple that will go back up on the building by the end of the summer, we hope. The bell was donated to the church in 1861. It was the original bell from City Hall in the city of Haverhill. For my wedding, my husband fixed it up so that we could just move the gonger on the inside of the bell, and we rang the bell then, and that was the last time the bells rung in the church.
We are excited to sponsor a musical event on Sunday, May 18th from 1 to 4 that we're calling our Raise the Steeple Music Fundraiser. In addition to enjoying live music with our fundraiser, we will be unveiling our beautiful new belfry restored by Mr. David Huey and his team. Our acoustic guitar musicians, Eric and Steve, are not only extremely talented, but they have a great sense of humor with their show and in the name of their group, Kangaralian. The Kangaralian show will be from 2 to 3 p.m. And as our poster says, we will have other musicians before and after Kangaralian. And Haverhill, we need more musicians. So would you please go to East Parish Meeting House on Facebook and post a message if you can play. Any age can play or sing, from children to adults, and any level of musician or singer. We are a friendly group and will applaud you for just getting up there to perform and enjoy the music with us.
We'll be very excited to get the bell back up on the steeple and have the bell ring.
If you'd like to support the Meeting House restoration or get more information on Kangaralian, call 978-469-7060 or email rrofo@comcast.net. Looking for something to do outside with the kids now that Old Man Winter is finally packing it in for the year? Look no further. The Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce is holding its annual KidsFest celebration this Sunday, May 18th at Kimball Farm. We talked with KidsFest committee member HC Media's own Sarah McCarthy about what you can expect.
So KidsFest is happening this year, and that is May 18th from 11 to 4. It's going to be a great event, and it's over at Kimball Farm, and that's 791 East Broadway. There's going to be a lot of fun free events for kids, like face painting, sand art, also like touch tanks and touch ambulances and bouncy houses, and a lot of field day activities. That's what we really want to do at KidsFest this year. Have it be more about playing outdoors and obstacle courses. We moved KidsFest to Kimball Farm this year because we really wanted to focus on it being an outdoor activity where kids could go run around in their bare feet instead of running around on cement. What I'm most excited about this year are all the petting zoos that are going to be there. There's going to be llamas, there's going to be pigs, sheep, and all that fun stuff. It's going to be right down by the Merrimack River. It's a beautiful location. I'm really just excited to go run around, put on a potato sack and start racing to the finish line. Another thing that I'm looking forward to are all the free things that kids can collect this year, like hats, frisbees, cups, bags, tons of fun stuff like that vendors are going to be giving away. So we'll see you there May 18th at Kimball Farm from 11 to 4.
For more info on this year's KidsFest, call Jen Cantwell at the Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce at 978-373-8060. The replacement of the Pentucket Lake Playground is well underway. 2 weeks ago, the old playground equipment was dismantled and removed to make room for its new replacement, which is scheduled to be installed on Saturday, May 17th. Fundraising is ongoing and volunteers are still needed. If you'd like to help out, call the Pentucket Lake School at 978-374-2421 for more information. Just like everything else in Haverhill, the Central Plaza area has changed dramatically over the years. Did you know that at one time, the entrance to the shopping plaza was home to the Paramount movie theater? And before that, it was the site of an eagle with a 10-foot wingspan. Buttonwoods staffer Kaylee Pare stopped by with another Buttonwoods moment to tell us all about the Eagle House Hotel.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Pare with the Buttonwoods Historical Moment. Did you know that the site of the Haverhill Public Library was once home to a grand hotel? Built in 1800, the Eagle House Hotel stood as a Haverhill landmark for over 165 years. Originally built as a private home by James Duncan, it was expanded and converted in 1819 into Haverhill's preeminent hotel. With a giant ornamental eagle perched atop its facade, it was such an important part of 19th century Merrimack Valley life that the furnishings and wallpaper from one of its rooms have been preserved at the New York Metropolitan Museum. The exhibit, entitled The Haverhill Room, is on display as an example of American federal-era interior design. Does the name Duncan sound familiar? The Duncan family home on Water Street is now home to the Buttonwoods Museum itself. If you'd like to learn more about the Eagle House Hotel or meet the giant eagle in its new home, come on down to Buttonwoods. We've got him on display. The Buttonwoods Museum connects with history together.
If you'd like to learn more about the Eagle House or any other part of Haverhill's rich history, the Buttonwoods Museum is a great place to go. For more information, call 978-374-4626 or visit their website at haverhillhistory.org. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@mediahc.org. And that's what's happening here in Haverhill the week of May 7th. Also, the Haverhill Journal would like to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day, so don't forget your moms this Sunday. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you next week.